question number 5, and Mr. Gluck, Mr. Pappas will answer first. The Baltimore County School Superintendent is not responsive to the needs of Baltimore County parents. As County Executive, how do you plan to change that?
Just a reminder in history, when I was a state legislator, I was responsible through an ethics charge in bringing the state in to investigate to get rid of Dallas dance. I got rid of Dallas dance. Now, we need a revolution in education in Baltimore County. We got to return it to the parents. Now, here's how you do that. You can specifically do that. Number 1, you pass a Parents' Bill of Rights in Baltimore County. Number 2, we're going to create the position of Education Advocate. The Education Advocate will work in my office, will be an attorney, an enforcer, and in addition to that, we'll have investigative powers and subpoena powers. Another thing we're going to do is we're going to pass the Curriculum Act for Baltimore County. The Curriculum Act will say there will be no teaching our children sexual training. There will be no CRT. There will be history and civics education. There will be drug awareness teaching on every grade level, K through 12, so that our children are aware of what they're up against. At my old school at Kingsville Elementary, every year they have Patriots Day. It's a beautiful celebration with the young people. I will order the next county executive and the Board of Education, because you know what this is? That's the people's pen. I have the money. I'm the budget guy. And if you don't have a Patriots Day in every elementary school in my county, you will get no money for your pet programs.
Yeah.
Kind of a 3-parter. Will you call for the firing of the Baltimore County School Superintendent? Will you end, in all caps, critical race theory in our schools? And do you support school choice?
Number 1, I'll repeat because it's worth repeating. I have the people's pen. I have the budget. Don't tell me the superintendent is not going to listen to what I'm talking about. I also have a big mouth, and I will let the people know what is happening. But to be honest with you, and the CRT, I introduced a bill 5 years ago on CRT in the General Assembly, which the radical left killed, wouldn't let it out of committee. So I'm not a newcomer to CRT. But I'm going to be the county executive of all the children of Baltimore County, not just the government children. We have increased spending in this country by 50% on government schools since the year 2000. Where's the improvement? I want charter schools in Baltimore County. I want private academies in Baltimore County. I want homeschooling in Baltimore County. I want the best education opportunities available to our children, and I will appoint an executive education commission of private citizens and business owners from all points of the county to develop and fight for our private education system, and it'll be a good education system that will give competition. I am talking about a revolution. I am going to be the first county executive that doesn't give you a big lie and mislead you and say, I had nothing to do with education. I'm going to be the education county executive, and I'm jumping in with both feet.
Yeah.
So thank you for answering all of our questions. So we are now going to ask each of you to provide a 3-minute closing statement for our...
A lady called me today, and she said, I've seen your signs. What do you want to save our county from? And I said, Johnny Olszewski. She said, well, you know, I think he's doing a pretty good job. Right then I said, well, thank you very much for calling. Have a good day. We all get it. If there are enough people in Baltimore County, young parents putting up with the violence in the schools, if there are enough people in Baltimore County, senior citizens, worried about the violence and the growing crime, that get it, I'm going to be your county executive. Now, rhetoric is cheap. What you're going to do in the future is based on what you've done in the past. I have offered 17 different ideas here tonight. I counted them. I don't know if you did, but I did. You go to my website, patmcdonough.net, you will see the answers. It's easy to complain and say you're going to do this and you're going to do that. But do you have the experience and the courage to know where the bodies are buried? Do you have the litigation power that I have with my law firm to go after these problems? We cannot hit the ground on training wheels and wait 4 years to find out where the ladies' or men's room is in the county executive's office. We have got to go in with both feet on fire. The county cannot tolerate or wait for 4 years of training. I'm here to bring the skills, the experience, the know-how to get this job done. And I promise you, I will get it done.
Thank you again for answering all of our questions. So I'm looking across the room and I see Liberty Forever, mandates never. I see pain at the pump. And I see Johnny O has got to go.
That's right.
So we'll just leave it kind of at that. I need to thank the Republican women of Baltimore County and the Maryland GOP for hosting this event. Melanie here at CDP, thank you. Please tip generously to her wonderful staff. If you'd like to get more involved than you are already, please see one of our flyers or any one of us, quite frankly. I enjoyed moderating my first forum, and thank you. So please drive careful, stay safe, and maybe we'll see you at another event. Okay, good night.